Then I'm not going to play around here.
No, it's also going on Periscope. Listen, you need some, I didn't come up with my question of the day, though. You need to. Look how cute you look. Seriously.
Who?
You, hooker.
You're not recording this, are you?
Well, I am on YouTube, but I can edit it later.
Thank you.
I will. What's going on Periscope, too, honey? Remember how we talked about that whole, that thing we just talked about half an hour ago about.
Yeah. I've lost track.
Okay, so hold on. Periscope hanging with. Hold on. Let's do. Do this one. Do that. Look at your face. You're cracking up.
Oh my God, you can do a whole radio show with this.
Can you tell some stories?
Right now?
Yeah.
What do you want to hear about?
Well, I bet you can't tell any now. Oh, yeah, now it's a party.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at you. What's up?
Not much. How's it going, Mia? I just got off of the scope.
You did? I know. I saw that, and I go, let me see what Ryan's doing and see if he wants to jump on. So I'm having fun with doing Google Hangouts and then scoping it. That hat. What does he say that line in Caddyshack? Oh, love the hat.
yeah, it is kind of Dangerfield-esque. Awesome. So how many people do you sucker into getting on here?
Well,
like this,
right now,
I literally downloaded Google Hangouts just now to get on here with you. This is my first Google Hangout. You have awesome teeth, my friend, by the way.
Thank you. I work out, you know what I mean?
yeah, well, it shows in the teeth. I mean, I don't...
I made me laugh and I'm gonna hide it. Listen, I love that. So that means we just, hi Snazzy Titan, we just popped your Google Hangout, Sherry. I'm pretty excited, Ryan.
Mine too.
Oh, and Jay too. Oh my God, look at this crazy threesome. So, Ryan, have you met Jay?
I have not. How's it going, Jay? Nice to meet
Ryan,
you.
what's up?
Just doing the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude, Ryan.
Whatever this thing is.
Yeah. So Jay, you missed it yesterday. Ryan did his hangout, and I mean, I literally was just laughing my ass off when you kept doing the running Tom Cruise.
Yeah. I think that's funny. That's kind of become my shtick. Jay, you have the sexiest little picture next to your name, man. You look like really badass in that picture.
He's like, I'm taking a selfie, bitch, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you can't see my camera next to me. That's what's not cool about that picture. It's like.
I don't know. I want to be on that beach, man. It's really awesome.
So the thing I love about Jay that you're doing, or Ryan that you're doing, is I know you're doing those posts about your kids too, right? Like that you do it in that funny voice.
Oh yeah. Oh, are you talking about on Facebook or what?
I think it's on Facebook that you're always doing posts of like something that happened at home. That's usually about pooping or some kind of bodily function that the kids are busting out.
I think 9 out of 10 days I have some kind of excrement on me, or urine. I should just say urine. That's a little bit nicer. Let me put you guys up here so that I'm not wiggly and everything. I need to get this cool thing going on. Like you've got the Mia Connect, and I don't have this awesome banner that you guys have.
You got Lattice.
Yeah,
do you want us to pimp you out real quick? I'll walk you through it. And then everybody, if you have any questions, let's do question of the day. I might try and get you.
Wow.
They found the sound effects button, apparently.
I didn't find, that wasn't me.
All right, so everybody, if you have any questions for Ryan, who's right there, because Ryan is doing all kinds of scope, and Jay. So Ryan will talk about anything, which I love, but Periscope is definitely got your name all over it, right? I'm a little aggro today, I have to tell you, Ryan. Do you know why I'm aggro?
The new update? I don't know.
Yeah,
what's that?
that's right, because I'm Android. Son of a bitch.
Oh, man, it's okay. You guys ended up with like some cool setup out the gate, and
That's true.
You know, that's pretty badass. But
Nasty Titan says he's Android too. Yeah, that's true, but we had to wait for it. So it was definitely like just sitting, looking through the window, watching everybody eat ice cream for a while, you know?
that's a really good analogy. I like that.
No, I didn't think I made it up. I was always like, oh, I want some.
And were you like, really, I really have good teeth and I need to be on Periscope, like desperately.
Look at you.
I have awesome teeth and really cool necklaces. Like any woman that can accessorize as well as you. I mean, you even have like a fake accessory floating around your head. What is going on? I don't even know.
Yeah, it's a little busy. Jay is 10 minutes says that you're on Android too. Hey girl, how are you? This is what I'm known for. I've been out. People have been like, "Where's your tiara?" I'm like, no, it's only on Android.
Should I show them my thing?
Jay, let me show you your. Yeah, this is really Jay. That's very inviting. That is true, Jay.
This makes me very pretty.
Oh my God, that's so cool! I've never been on Google Hangouts. I'm like sold. This is cool. I never leaving.
He's been having fun. I know. Seriously, once Jay got, it's like a little kid who finds like the toy box, you know, and he's on everything. All right, so wave your cursor on the left, Ryan, and then you'll see Google Effects.
I don't want to mess with it. I just want to talk to you guys. You guys are more important than play right now. Because if I get to playing, I mean, I'm very squirrel. You know me. If I get to playing, then you guys will just see me like, what the hell is Ryan doing? He's not even.
I'll be like, Ryan. That's really when you get
Ryan
home.
Bell. Yeah, exactly.
Put those on, yeah, Jay. Try some other ones too. Let's see who else. Do you want to do a Periscope? You guys go ahead and do a Periscope if you want to. You can Periscope a Periscope.
You know, I'm fine with whatever. You do your thing. I'm just here for you. You ask me on. I always like being on other people. As you know, I've done a lot of podcasting in the past, and it's one of those things where I'm used to being like okay, I don't want to do my own podcast. I just want to be on yours because that means I don't have to edit. I don't have to do all this stuff. So, yeah.
No, that's the thing. You guys, well, Jay, you know, you're always going out and doing stuff. Yeah, I just want to show up. I don't want to run anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Ryan, what do you do when you're not doing this?
What do I do? I help with branding and marketing, small companies. Yeah. So a lot of consulting work, and I'm a writer as well. So I'm an editor for the Good Men Project, if you're familiar with the Good Men Project.
No.
I'm sorry?
I said no, but that's cool.
Yeah, it's basically asking the question of what it takes to be a good man in today's society, and so you know, that's really a good place for me to have a portfolio for some of my better works and everything like that. So that's what I do.
Cool, man.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I hadn't heard of it before last year, and then it's so funny when I have a couple of friends that told me about it, and then I saw your end, and I'm like, that's awesome. You know, once you hear about something, then it just shows up everywhere.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's good for my personal brand. You know, I do a lot of community work. I recently won the Presidential Volunteer Service Award. Thank God it was from Obama's thing. I do a lot of work with Special Olympics. I do a lot of works with nonprofits in Oakland, you know, mentorship programs and stuff like that. So, you know, that's kind of one of the things that I try to make approachable in life, and I'm also the founder of a online community for artists in recovery.
I think I saw that too. I was like just digging it. Like, so I know you got the hot wife, so I can say this and feel comfortable. I have like such a business crush on you. I was like digging him. Well, Jay, I've already said that to you. I do. I just have crushes all over the place. Just when people are doing cool shit. I mean, I'll just say.
Yeah. Shiny objects.
And shiny objects. I'll get my Mickey Mouse gloves out. Hold on. There we go.
There's the pimp hand. There's the pimp hand.
In the pimp hand, I got the big pimp hands, and then the yay wine sign that also, you know, makes me.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make up for not doing as much cool shit as you are.
Dude, you have like an awesome setup, man. That's really cool.
This is yeah. So I'll give you a little tour of the office. So that's I got some that Jay nothing like. I know you come here and probably really pimp my ride.
Those are actually very good lights.
Yeah, the cowboy lights are really good. And then yeah, this is called the Step and Repeat. I have it back there. But yeah, you know, you turn for 2 seconds and you're like, my office is a mess. You know what I'm saying? So then I got the two screens, and then I set this up. Nerd alerts, right?
Day trader with that. That's like the
No joke.
Starship Enterprise, man.
I know. Captain Dork.
Who has no lunch money? This girl.
Captain Dork in the house. That's awesome. I love it.
You know you love it.
I do. You just completely like broke the barriers. The fourth wall is gone.
All right. I know.
You know, like how many of us are wearing pants? Not me. No, I'm joking.
Oh, no, actually, there's a funny thing I told Jay, because I had this YouTube show I did for a while called the Mia Connect Power Chat, and one of the things we would do is I had this section called What's on the Bottom, and clearly I should not be running that section today because Jay's not wearing pants either.
Well, I am. I'm wearing pants.
What? You talked a huge game.
Well, you know. I'm Irish. The game's not that huge. Anyway.
Oh, dear. Oh, Blondie just joined. Hey, guys, what's up? They said they need stuff. I'm like, all right, Jay, tell us some stories. You have good stories.
About what? What do you want to know about?
You know, I want you to talk about your boyfriend or my boyfriend Ryan or what I just read. Who are you? Anderson.
Well, I'm not working with him tomorrow now.
He was gonna go. Can you tell Ryan who you were gonna work with?
Anderson Cooper is one of my colleagues, and so I was supposed to be shooting. I'm a camera guy for CNN, so I was supposed to be shooting an interview with him tomorrow, but it's now not doing that, that's fine too. Now I don't have to go far away. I can stay here. So.
You like how he says it so casually, Ryan? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Hang out with Anderson Cooper.
Yeah, but it's just what we do. That's my work.
I know. It's definitely cool.
Like Ryan writes. My son's a writer. I want my son to do what you're doing. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. Well, you know, you get in these circles and you start to hang out with people and you realize that it's normal. Like a few weekends ago, I ended up at Alanis Morissette's house and I got in a water balloon fight with her. And I was like, how in the hell did this happen? You know.
How did that happen?
Cool, by the way. Hey guys, hang on for 1 second. Hey Blondie, you are watching a Periscope. This is Ryan Bell. That is Jay McMichael. I am Mia Voss, and we're just shooting the breeze. That's it.
I think that
Ryan's talking about a water balloon fight with Alanis Morissette. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that all our viewers should rank us in best to worst teeth, because I think you're going to get number 1 and I'm going to get number 3.
No, I'm not saying your teeth are good. I think you two are close.
There's my teeth.
That's appropriate for that too. I like that. Oh, I have a bunch of brown hair. I think they're up for. I think it is a close second because you're getting a bunch of hearts for your teeth there, Ryan. I kind of love it.
I actually got onto a scope one time, and I just eaten broccoli and corn or something, because I mean it looked like the gardens of something of Terabithia. It was just awful, and because I checked my face, I was like yeah, I look good, and then I'm like, hey guys, it was awful. It was awful.
Just like this, you know.
Yeah, like I just raked the garden.
As the journalist here, I need to know now. So, how did you get into a water balloon fight with Alanis Morissette?
Yeah, that was cool.
Like you totally buried the lead, man.
So Jamie Gramay is one of my partners in a lot of things. Jamie Gramay was on the cover of Time magazine with the breastfeeding her son. If you remember that one. And she's really close friends with Alanis, and so we had this long day where we were working together, and we were doing the Expo West thing. We were covering Expo West, and she's like, "Do you want to go to Alanis's house?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And so we ended up going, and then Alanis's little boy and Jamie's little boy were playing with water balloons, and I ended up getting soaked and ended up playing with them while we were at her house. It was really nice. Like, she's a really kind and awesome human being. Like, I came to her house, and the first thing she said, she was like, "You have been working really hard today. You need someone to serve you. Can I get you anything?" And I was just like,
really good.
And they just, yeah. I was like, hell yeah, you know. And they just been to the farmers market, so they had this beautiful layout on this huge island of fruits and vegetables and cool stuff. So it was really cool. And yeah, it was really nice to
The
meet.
Oprah thing she did, I think she did something where it was like the Super Soul Sunday thing that Oprah does, and I think Alanis was on there, and it was just fantastic story. She gave the whole story about how she had been working so hard, and then she felt like she wanted to die. She wanted to kill herself.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's really come out with sort of the being stuck in that.
Yeah, I went through like this really dark time, and then came through it. It was very inspiring. The story was great, and you could see, you could just see that there was a completely different light about her as she was explaining this.
yeah.
I bet you tested this too, Ryan. She's wicked smart too, because I saw her speak. I'm here in Colorado. I saw her speak in Boulder last year. Oh, hold on, I'm looking her up. Sorry. And I was, she's for a lot of people stuck in that 1995 crazy.
I'm hooking up power.
What are you gonna do?
I have to hook up power.
Oh, Jay just moved into his new place, so he's multitasking while he's with us.
Nice.
Getting this shit done. But yeah, I was just like, man, she was just super. She did, Jay. She had a really, really good spirit about her. Just uber intelligent.
Yeah, yeah, and really funny and silly. That's a good. She's a good human. A good human.
Is she good funny?
Yeah, yeah. Like she was doing voices, and I had a great time. And her house is just filled with like people that have love in it. And it was a lot of fun. But the point of it is you don't realize how weird your life is if it's just your life. Like, Jay being with Anderson Cooper. And a lot of people are like, oh, you talk to like all these people every day, because I talk to a lot of really amazing people, and because of what I do. And it's just like sometimes I'm like I have to pinch myself because I'm like, this is really awesome. The things that these people are doing that I'm a part of. I like my life. My life's awesome, because of it.
I think so too. We're getting a bunch of hearts. Listen, you guys, who wants a cute question of the day? You guys, I told you could ask us the question of the day. So if anybody wants, and it could be anything, briefs or boxers, over, under, or plastic, whatever you want. Is my usual. But I would think being in that world, though, Ryan, with the volunteer world too, like that's just, talk about just people doing cool stuff all the time, especially if there's budget cuts and things that just end up getting cut and it's community based. Like that's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, I just had to cuss out my 14-year-old apprentice because I found out that he just got 2 D's. Like, he got 2 D's, and he's about to be 15 years old, so he can take a licking, and I don't. But so we've got to come up with a plan, because I'm like I give him the speech, like, you're either going to be pushing a mop or you're going to be in college, and I can guarantee you these 4 years right now that you're in high school, you need to be. So I was oh my God,
I like it that you were swearing at him. That's funny.
I was hot. I was so hot, and like I came back in, and my wife was like, looked at me like oh, because I don't get hot that often. I don't get like that mad, but like I was like, that's your job. That's your job.
Yeah. I love that. You love that phrase. You have one job.
That's your job. That's it. That's it. And I'm like, you don't understand that when you're 38 or when you're 48 or you're 58, you're going to be looking back and you're going to be like, oh, well, here I am working at, Arby's.
Right.
No, I don't want to be like, here's my apprentice who's working at Arby's. No, I want to be like, here's my guy that like owns his own business.
Totally. What is he apprentice with you for? And then Jay, jump in here because I know you got yourself adjusted now.
Okay.
There's a nonprofit called Spark Program that's based here in San Francisco. They've got offices in Oakland. They've got offices in Chicago, in Atlanta. They're all over the place. But it's kind of like a big brother, big sister situation. But what they do is they pair kids that are in 7th or 8th grade, because they think that after 8th grade it's basically kind of over. You can't really have that much of an impact. They pair the kids with somebody that is in a vocation that they want to end up in. So, I'm a writer. This kid wanted to be a writer. So I thought it was really cool.
So I can look stuff up while you're talking. That's awesome.
Yeah, so Spark Program is really cool. So Google Spark Program, get involved. It's a lot of fun, and it works, because when I first met Aaron, it was in 7th grade. Now he's a freshman, and he went from a 2.3 to a 3.5, stayed up into a 3.5 until just last night I found out that he had 2 Ds that he can fix. But yeah, I had my foot like way up his ass last night. Sorry for.
How old is he?
He's about to be 15.
Yeah, he's smelling the fumes, man.
Yeah.
I know, and he's in a really rough part of Oakland. Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey guys, who wants to come on the Google Hangout with us? By the way, I'll email you the thing. We'll do that. Jay, jump in. Are you doing any volunteer stuff, brother?
You know, I volunteer. There's a cancer group that I work with in West Virginia. They're a lot of fun. They're called the Identity Crisis, and they raise money for breast cancer. And so I'll do video work for them. I'll edit their promo stuff. I'll shoot it. I'll help them with their event planning.
So talk about bringing your gifts to the table. You're like, oh yeah, how about I just bring my giant camera with me?
Yeah. I try not to say giant too much, but it's like no. I mean, it's the thing I do well. So if I'm going to help somebody, I want to do something I know how to do well, and you know, it's great to do. It's you know you're raising money for a good cause. I lost probably my best friend when I was in my 30s. She passed to breast cancer, and so you know that's always been like a big thing for me. I like helping that cause, and yeah, so it's cool, man. I mean, and it gets you outside of doing news. You know, you're raising money, and you know where the money's going, and it's not some scam charity. It's a good thing, which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough for you, Jay. It's like, you know how they're always like, well, you know, you shouldn't, you know, try and just don't watch the news all the time. You know, they talk about like how to, you know, raise your happy factor, and it's like, yeah, well, you are the news. That's what I do for a living.
Yeah, when you're making the news, I don't know. I don't watch it that much, to be honest. I mean, I get a phone call, hey, we need you to leave now. Go to Baltimore. There's riots. Okay. And then,
I gotta mute Mory real quick because he has the Mory. You gotta turn that background off. You know, it's like coming on the radio, brother. And then you can unmute yourself. You guys like how I'm managing the. And then
I'm sorry. I've got to go. I've got a 1 o'clock that I can't do anything.
You got 3 minutes, and then you're gonna be late. So thanks for coming on. That was awesome.
No, have me on again. You're awesome. I like looking at you.
It's a picture of my teeth really close up. Hey, listen. I think I'm coming out to California this summer. I'm gonna be traveling, so I might be doing like a Napa, Northern California thing.
I am here. I am like, we live right next to the BART station, so we love having visitors, and I know all the cool coffee shops, so come hang out. We'll do like an actual non-Google hangout. But let's love it.
As long as you let me run like Tom Cruise with you.
Hey, Ryan, and I'm going to get a hat like you.
I like you, Jay. You're awesome. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for inviting me. You guys are fun. Talk to you later.
All right, bye. See ya. All right, okay, then let's see. Mory, let me unmute you. I can't unmute you now, honey, so wave your cursor at the top and then click that little microphone. This is Mory coming out. That one, Mory. There he is. Hey, brother.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What did you decide our question of the day is, by the way?
The only one I had was the one I posted yesterday on your deal about Periscope and Meerkat, tools or toys.
What was your question, though?
Meerkat and Periscope, whether they were tools or toys.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's a good question. I like that one.
They're both.
Yep, and I agree completely, Jay.
Yeah, they're both for sure. I mean, like in the news business, it can be a tool for sure. Like, you know, for what I do, I was telling Mia the other day how, you know, when the Texas flooding was happening, just having this in my hand was like a mobile control room where I could go through and check on 10 different towns to see what was going on in real time with these floods. It was amazing, an amazing tool. when I was in Cleveland for the protests and in Baltimore for the protests, I could literally pop this thing up, and anywhere I saw Baltimore, I could hit it, and then I could find hot spots where they were happening around town. And then for me as a news person, I could then go to those spots and actually cover that more for CNN purposes than like for Periscope purpose. But it's amazing for like just sort of citizen journalism. You know, it's pretty wild for that. But it's also a great toy. I mean, I see people playing with it all the time. And
hold on, I gotta jump in. 10-minute. Hi, 10-minute. By the way, she says tool and toy. Why not both? Twitter has proven it's possible. So I think it's true. I mean, I've seen both. You guys, we've seen it in the last, especially since Android's been on in the last 2 weeks. It's kind of it's a little bit of a shit show. But it's cool. Have you guys seen this guy that's a roof repair guy? I think he's down in Texas. I can't remember his name. Mory, I might have shared it before. He's a hoot. I mean, he's got this like thick accent, and he's just like coming at you. I'm almost waiting for him to say like BR549. You know, Jay, we're old enough to know what that is. Oops. Oh, I hit the wrong screen. Oh man, sorry. I can't find you guys now. Hold on. Look at what a dork I am. Hold on. There you are. But yeah, I think we can. I think you're right. I think it's both. I didn't read. That's cool though, Jay. Like how you're using it.
well, I mean, there's a million ways to use it. But how are you using it, Rory? I mean, Mory. Sorry.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
I call them all kinds of weird shit. So
I can't see the name very well. Now I see it.
Just random stuff mostly right now. I do fitness and nutrition stuff, and I've done some stuff where people will get on, but most of it's more marketing based, I guess, and finding individuals. And a story on that is, I think, Mia, how I ended up following you was through Brian Fanzo. He had made a recommendation to watch one of your broadcasts, which I did, and as a result of that, I found Ryan Bell. Love Ryan Bell, and your tree just kind of grows. And for me, it's more right now about getting information than giving information. I can talk about anything and anything pretty much at any time, but for me right now, I'm more interested in gathering information and seeing how other people are using it, and then looking at ways to apply it to me. And it gives you a fresh perspective sometimes on maybe how you want to brand or how you want to market or target or whatever whatever your goals are.
Boom, Mory just nailed it.
I could see people in the fitness industry using it too for, just like if you're a trainer, or let's say you're an Olympia athlete, for example, maybe you're a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I could see somebody periscoping an entire workout,
They are already. You're totally on the mark, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, because these pros, everyone and their mother, these kids, you've got a ton of kids. You've got this whole subculture of people, and you know this, Mory, that wants to be like, Jay Cutler, Mr. Olympia, or Phil Heath, or something like that, and so they're going to do everything that those guys do. And if they say, I recommend fat grips because that makes my arms bigger, well, they're going to go out and buy fat grips, So it offers a lot of really instantaneous marketing things like you're talking about. But I think also, you can just show basic stuff like, hey, if you're looking to make your arms bigger, here's what we do, boom, and you're showing it. And for you, if you're a trainer, it's a great marketing tool for you.
Absolutely. And what I find in this area right now is that there's a huge void. I'm in Iowa, and there's a huge social void that does not use Mercat or Periscope. They have no clue, and people that you would think would be on top of it that are more tech savvy than what I am would be on top of it, and they're not. They have no clue, that it's there, that they can use those things. So it'll be interesting to see how it develops as time goes on. And back about whether it's a tool or a toy, Mia uses it both ways. I've seen some of the stuff that you do, just your fun random stuff. Ryan Bell does an awesome job
like
too.
Eagle and Bedhead.
Yep, exactly. So
we're like inebriated.
What'd you say?
I said, or like when you're inebriated.
Yeah, you mean the wine drinking? Yes. Yeah. But that's a brand.
That's a brand.
It's a brand. I gotta tell you what it got me. It got me 3 weeks traveling around drinking and eating in Italy.
For Kathy Lee Gifford too, it's like.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Or what is it? The Hoda and was it Hoda and Kathy Lee?
Yeah.
I'll tell you who I want to come on. By the way, is Sock Cop. Now that guy, Sock Cop's freaking funny. By the way, I don't know what his name is. Is it Jason Burglar? Didn't we follow him this morning? And 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes. I feel badly. She's making great. She's loving what you guys are saying. Unfortunately, I don't want to keep like stepping over you when we do that. But yeah, I think. Oh, let's do Sock Cop Rocks. Hold on. Watch this. This is gonna be fun. Ready?
Yep.
And then he's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" Ready? Boom. There you go. Sock Cop Rocks. We invited him on. I don't know if he'll have his little outfit on. I like how he sock blocks people, by the way. When he doesn't like, so instead of blocking, you know, Jay, if you don't like somebody on a Periscope, you can block. He sock blocks it. It's literally a sock, like we were talking about before. The what were we talking about? Triumph the Insult comic dog?
Oh yeah. That like Doberman with a cigar in his mouth. That was hysterical.
That thing still makes me laugh so hard.
But Mory, do you train like football players, and like who do you like? What type of people are you training? Or are you training everyday Americans?
Everyday Americans. To my niche, I guess, would be athletes. Just sent a girl off to the Pan Am Games in Lima, Peru.
Wow.
Really?
Yep. And I, you know, I am USA all the way. She's got dual citizenship. Her mother's a native Costa Rican. She's playing for the Costa Rican national team. So they're going to end up playing the U.S. a couple times in this tournament. I might have to let the red, white, and blue set to the side on that one but she's done an awesome job. And I told her before she left, I said, use Periscope. That's what it's there for. I said, I want to see what's going on as it's going on. You know, use it as a tool. You know, expand people's horizons about what goes on in everyday lives. And she's from a little town north of here, little farm town. You know, and who would have ever guessed that girl would have had that kind of an opportunity? You know, that's the kind of stuff I enjoy doing.
But that's pretty commonplace to have capitalism over a country in athletics. I mean, you've got sports, you've got coaches that cross countries all the time, right? I mean, where you've got U.S. coaches that are coaching Chinese athletes, and you've got, you know, the Russian coaches that are coaching U.S. gymnasts, and so that's not uncommon, is it?
No, not at all. In fact, the Costa Rican team is getting a Canadian coach to actually help them during this tournament because the Canadian team has a more solid ranking. It's not their top coach, but they're internationally, they're just simply better. And so they're bringing in a Canadian coach, and they do that stuff all the time. You know, you go where quality is, and if those trainers and coaches have an opportunity to do that stuff and put themselves in a better coaching position, why not do it?
And what's your background? How did you get into training?
I got into it when I was in the service, actually, through physical readiness training. I got assigned to an NCO that was in charge of keeping everybody in shape, and they said, hey, go help him, and I was like, okay, and loved it. Loved training people, loved working with people, and that wasn't what I was doing full-time. Intelligence analyst is what I actually was, but got into the training part of it. When I got out of the service, I just continued with it, just stayed certified.
Awesome.
I've done a multitude of things, but training has always been kind of my go-to, I guess, when anything else wasn't working.
Is that what lights you up, though? I mean, I think that's what we all are figuring out that we want to do is that, yeah, we could do a lot of things, but what's the thing that really lights us up?
Two things for me: marketing and health in general, fitness in general. Those two things. In 2012, and not to brag, I won a national marketing award for a company that I was running, and as a result of it, the business got sold because of the popularity that it gained, and I worked myself right out of a job, which actually what led me back to training. So I was running a livestock auction market, and we were using live stream video showing the livestock on screen, and then we adapted that and were able to receive bids online. It's a really long story, but receive bid online. So we were one of the first markets in the United States to be selling livestock online where the buyers didn't have to be there. They could be in Kansas, they could be in Oklahoma, wherever they wanted to be, and be buying this livestock sight unseen other than what they saw in the video push. And that type of marketing and promoting that is what led to my marketing success. And I just always like that. Know who your people are, identify them, target them, and give them what they want.
Most people don't have that combination, Mory, of the passion and then the ability to market it. Oh, wait a second. Call off the dogs.
Oh, my goodness.
There he is.
No, is it working? Is it working? Can we see? Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Don't sock block us.
No, I will not sock block. You know, it's not a problem.
You should put this on Periscope and.
It's on Periscope right now, and I'm about ready to wet my pants because I can't believe it.
You need to let everyone on Periscope know that the sock cop is on.
I think,
My
sock
fear
cop.
factor just increased like times 100.
I'm exactly sure what's happening right now. I got tweeted a thing, and then I touched the thing, and then whammo, I'm talking to you guys. What's going on?
I know, you're a little afraid. Don't be frightened. Just put some pants on, all right?
All right, all right. No, I don't do the pants. I don't do the pants.
Okay, I know. I loved your show, though. Listen, if that's the sock blocker. Yeah, 10 Minute is all excited. Yeah, my friend Bill Reed's like, you got to watch this. And then I'm like, oh, my God. That's why I tweeted you this morning, Sock Cop.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Bill Reed's a good guy.
Yeah, he is, because I was like, welcome to my new obsession. It's called Sock Cop.
I want a mustache like the sock cop.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that. You got a mustache going on. That's nice. That's nice. How do you get one of them digital mustaches? I want one, too. Then I have two mustaches. I take over the world with two mustaches.
Yeah, you know, you could change out if you ambidextrous with your mustaches. It'd be crazy. Now, are you on your cell phone or your computer?
Yeah, there's a cell phone right now.
Oh, yeah, well, you can only have one right now, but when we get you on a desktop next time, Sock Cop, we're going to hook you up, all right?
All right, I'm looking forward to that.
Toughest arrest you've ever made as a sock cop.
What was that?
The toughest arrest you've ever made as a sock cop.
Oh, the toughest arrest. No, I mostly deal with the speeders. It's mostly what I do. I don't really do much arresting. I just give tickets to the speeders mostly. But I give tickets. So this one time I took down this underground Vin Diesel lookalike ring, and I took them down, and that was a good day. I remember that. There was all these kids out there playing Fast and Furious, and I had to give them what for. But that, that was a red letter day.
Do you ever get a hole in your sock?
No, never get a hole in my sock. No, I keep it clean. I got to keep it clean, and I got to be careful. If you don't be walking through no thorny bushes or nothing like that. You got to be careful where you go.
You have to
know that Jay is from CNN, just so you know. So this is where he's getting his he's an inquiring mind.
Well,
okay, wow, that's some real hard-hitting information right there. I did not know that.
Well, but I have a more important question, which is, do you ever get lost in the dryer? I mean, do you ever?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's a safe place. It's a happy place for me. No, I get that question a lot. But no, I've never gotten lost in the dryer. It's sort of like a carnival ride for me. I get in there and it's nice and toasty, nice and warm. After a long day, you just relax. Woo! Spin around. It's a good time. You got to try it one of these times. I guess you'd have to get a big dryer, but anyways.
Yes.
Damn it, Sock Cop! I have makeup on. You just messed up my makeup.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm okay over here. It's like a blooper. Like, you're just one giant blooper, and I'm loving it. They want to know. Well, everybody's impressed that you're here. Do you know what I really like? By the way, I like when Sock Cop can't hear you. He does put his little sock ear up next to the phone.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear this. The phone is not the best in the world, so I'm just trying to stay close so I can hear.
Oh, hey, so Sock Cop, meet Jay. This is Jay. That's who's been questioning you.
What's up, Sock Cop?
Hey, what's going on, Jay? Nice to see you.
And then, yes, and this is Mory. Mory, you've been watching Sock Cop too, right?
Yeah, I caught the first time I caught him this morning, and I definitely hit the follow button. And in fact, as we were sitting here, that deal popped up and says, watch broadcast. I was like, no, I'm on this one, but I've got it live and in person. It doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah, you're like, no, I'm all good. I'm all full up on crazy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the follow. That's fantastic. I was drinking some coffees this morning, so I'm a little bit hopped up on the caffeines. But so I apologize. I don't mean to interrupt your shows with the hyper antics of the sock cop. But here we are.
No, I think I'm gonna actually. So just so you know, Sock Cop, you're also on my Google Hangout. So this is going live to my YouTube. So I might just cut this up. Is this your first Google Hangout? Because now that I'm popping everybody's Google Hangout cherry, and I think I just popped Sock Cop's too.
Well, no, I hate to break it. I did one with Robert Stern the other day. Me and him was doing a Google Hangout there. I think it was a Google Hangout. I don't know. He had some sort of telephonic device that was in front of me, and I could see him, and we was doing a thing. I'm not sure.
All right, so I'm not your first, so I'm a little upset.
Is that Howard Stern's brother?
I think so. I think they're related. I think they're related.
Oh, the 10-minute wants to know if you eat donuts.
You eat donuts? Of course I eat donuts. Of course I eat. You see this hat? Of course I eat donuts.
Hey, so let me ask you this. This is a good question for you. If they're going to monetize Periscope, how would you do that? What's going to be? How are you going to make money?
That is a good question.
I think you should do T-shirts. I think I would wear a Sock Cop T-shirt like that.
Oh yeah. We got Sock Cop T-shirts for sale. I got T-shirts for sale.
Tell us where I go to get that. I'm over here looking.
Yeah, we're
you go.
Sock Cop have a website.
That's your one-stop home for all things Sock Cop. Yes, indeed, it's my own little corner of the internet. SockCopRocks.com.
I think Sock Cop should talk to Mory since Mory won that national award for marketing.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's get me in touch with that guy. We'll do some marketings and do the things and get some money so I can pay for the Wi-Fi's. Wi-Fi bill is getting way out of hand. Ever since Periscope started, the Wi-Fi bill is going crazy.
Yeah, that's a good route. Listen, Mory, I love it. Right before you jumped on, Mory was telling us. I mean, you made an industry. What was it? Yeah, the stock industry. Yeah, like you innovated.
Livestock industry.
Yeah. So I mean, think what you can do with a cop and a sock.
And it would be a lot more fun.
Yeah, it's a good time. I'm having a good time doing these things. It's a good time. Get to meet all kind of peoples, and then next thing you know, where I'm talking to you guys. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, like look right now. Oh, and you've got a Facebook page too. Like me on the Facebooks.
Yeah, like me on the Facebooks. It's SockCop. No. It's Facebook.com/SockCopRocks. That's what it is. I'm not that good. My sister handles all that, but he's not very good at it.
Hey, tell me about your handler, Jason.
No, he's we don't really get along all that well. He just sort of handles the Wi-Fi's and stuff like that, makes everything sets up the phone. But other than that, we don't really hang out or anything. We don't have much in common, me and him. So we tend to stay away. I've got other people I'd rather hang out with, to be honest with you.
He sounds like
I gotta ask where your accent is from, because I have a suspicion, but where is that accent from?
Well, it's a little bit of a mix because, see, Sock Cop was born in New York City, but then there was the whole mix-up. There was the time traveling and all kind of stuff, but now I'm in Alabama, so it's a little bit of mix. I've been here for a long time. So
I was here in Louisiana, man. I was here in New Orleans almost.
Oh, yeah. It's we're real close to New Orleans. There's probably a little bit of that soaking in, too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's about as close to neighborhoods as you can get. Besides, if you were in between Mississippi, so there you have it. Yeah, that's a good accent you got going on. I'm kind of digging it.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad. I like yours too. That's pretty nice. Where are you from?
Well, I'm a mix of Midwest and New York. So how you like me now?
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
It's called a stop and go.
Stop and go?
Yeah, because you want to walk and talk real fast, but then I'm from the Midwest. What do you want? I grew up in Illinois, actually, so.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
There's cool stuff out there, I think. I don't know. I've never been.
Well, now I'm out in Denver, brother, because I'm where it's at. That's where I'm supposed to be, so I'm digging it. And then I've got East Coast. Mory, where are you at again, honey? Because I know, Jay, you're in Iowa. That's right. You representing.
Yep.
What part of Iowa, Mory? What part of Iowa?
Fort Dodge, just north of Ames, Des Moines. And the big news out of Ames this week is our head coach, Iowa State, Fred Hoiberg, going to the Chicago Bulls.
The Cyclones.
Yep.
The Bulls. I'm going to give you guys
Ames, Iowa. A lot of people don't know this, Mia, but Ames, Iowa is where the music died.
What is that?
Am I right, Mory?
The plane crash?
That's right.
Yep, Buddy Holly. Actually, it was Clear Lake. They were headed, I think they were headed to Ames. It ended up crashing just outside of Clear Lake, Iowa after they left the surf ballroom. But, yep, that's a big deal around here.
Well, listen,
maybe,
you're right. Now, listen, I'm thinking about road tripping from Denver to Michigan, and that's a straight shot on I-80. Then I got to get my happy ass down and see Sock Cop, apparently, in Alabama. That could be.
Is Sock Cop, are you off I-10?
Yeah, right off I-10, not far off from I-10.
All right, Auburn or Alabama?
Alabama, roll tide roll.
Okay.
That's a good QOTD.
You're not poisoning trees down there, are you?
No, don't poison the trees. I was actually there at Auburn, though, whenever they planted those trees. Did you know that planting trees is a very, very boring activity to watch? It's very boring.
What about peeing on them? I bet peeing on them is pretty damn fun.
Who is?
Peeing on trees.
Oh, being on trees. Yeah, climbing trees and stuff like that. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, taking a leak on trees, climbing them.
No, I don't really. My bodily functions baffle even the most advanced scientists, so I wouldn't know anything about that.
I think we're going to end on that note because I mean, then you almost can drop the mic and walk off the stage with that bad boy. So.
Yeah, I don't know better than that.
No, I'm loving that. All right, I'm not. Listen, everybody. So I'm Mia Voss. That's Mory Larson. Mory, what's your call to action? Where do we find you?
AbsoluteFNP.com.
Boom. Look at my brother Jay. He's already got it. Look at, he's already got it on his thing.
Hey.
Jay McMichael, CNN. I mean, now that is some branding.
I had mine on there, but for some reason it went away.
I know. We got to put it back on there. I'm the Mia Connect. And then Sock Cop, tell us again.
Oh, yeah, you can find me on the sockcoprocks.com, and then on the Periscopes, I go under Jason Burglar. It don't make no sense. Just go with it. Just go with it.
Yeah, Jason kind of, I think he sort of tried to steal your thunder. I'm just saying, so.
Yeah, that's the assistant. Man, we fight about that all the time. I keep trying to tell him to get his own, but I don't know. It'd be a messy divorce.
Hey, Sock Cop, I'm going to talk to Jeannie Moose at CNN and see if she can get you on somehow. I think that.
I love Jeannie Moose. Her stories are awesome. I love her so much.
She would love you. That's.
She would ignore his handler, don't you think, Jay? She would totally ignore Jason and just be all about Sock Cop.
Yeah, totally. All about this guy. He's hideously disfigured. We don't want to talk about him. No,
I can talk to her interviewing you.